Hello and welcome to Sports Fan Entertainment. And people, I just don't get it. I know you people come on here looking for post-game analysis. MJ, what happened? What is going on with this football team? Please explain. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I know you come here for this, but I'm now 2-8 when picking Tennessee Titans games this season. I just don't understand. I just don't get it, and really no one does. And I don't want to hear anyone say that they understand anything about this football team. You cannot tell me that they are a trash football team, because a trash football team does not defeat the New England Patriots 34-10 last week, when the Patriots have been winning games after games after games after game, going on that huge stretch that they were on, winning 6 straight games coming into Nashville. You also cannot tell me that they are a good football team. Because a good football team does not go to Indianapolis, although the Colts are on a 3-game winning streak now, 4. They do not go to Indianapolis and lose the fashion in which they did today. This was ridiculous, and I just don't get it. After beating the New England Patriots, who I will grant you, they are not as good as they've been in recent years, but people, they're still going to win the AFC East. They're still going to win 11, maybe 12 games. To me, they're still a very good football team. This team beat the Chiefs 45-40 in New England. They're still a good football team in this league with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick at the helm. They beat them 34-10. And then they go to Indianapolis and lose 38-10. That just doesn't make sense. There's no explanation. If this was week 1 followed by week 2, okay, then it's early. We don't know what's going on. But this is the middle of the season. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We're going to try to do this post-game analysis. I'll try to tell you some things. But who knows, man? No one knows. No one knows. I mean, we're going to go to Houston next week. Are we going to win? I don't know. I keep being told that I'm the curse, that I'm the jinx of this football team. Look, people, I'm already narcissistic enough. You don't want to tell me that I'm influencing the Titans winning games. You don't want to tell me that, okay? But if I am, then I guess I'll pick them to lose next week, but I got to make that decision, and I don't know. 2-8 on the season. I don't know. So, what the hell happened? Let's start at the quarterback position, as we almost always do, because unfortunately we must always start, for better or worse, with the quarterback position. Yet again, oh my goodness. Marcus Mariota exits the game with an elbow injury. Now, I thought he could have played. And I don't know what kind of evaluation they had on the sidelines. I thought Marcus Mariota should have returned to the football game in the second half. Yes, the score of the game was 24-3. I would have put him back in. Is the game probably over? Probably yes. But I've seen this team come back from deficits this year, really just a Philadelphia game, but I've seen it. I would have given us a shot. Why not? Because I thought we just played so poorly the first half. We were due to play at least better in the second half, and we did. It wasn't saying much, but we did, so I would have given him a shot. Mike Vrabel did not feel comfortable doing so, and I don't like that decision. If Marcus Mariota could have played, he should have played to me. We need to get more data on this guy. We need to get more reference points. We need to see whether or not this is the guy, although I still believe it more and more, man. I'm coming up with less evidence to prove it, man. It's time to show up, people. He's nearing the end of his 4th year, 5th year coming up. Contract extension talks will begin this offseason, and the offseason is becoming closer and closer by the week here in Tennessee. We need more data. We need more analysis on this guy. I would have put him back out there. Blaine Gabbert came in. And, I mean, my goodness, have you ever seen such a disgraceful throw than the interception this man threw to Darius Leonard? It actually might be the worst throw I've ever seen. I mean, I'm being completely honest when I say this. He literally believed that Darius Leonard was a Tennessee Titan. He believed that he was Tajay Sharp, that he was Jonnu Smith. Look, I know Jonnu Smith's hands are as bad as a linebacker. That doesn't make him a linebacker. So I believe he believed Darius Leonard was Jonnu Smith or something, wearing the wrong jersey, which you probably normally would, right? Jonnu Smith is normally playing for the other team, so I guess that's the excuse for Blaine Gabbert. Well, Jonnu Smith is normally playing for the other team, so now that I see this guy wearing a Colts jersey, I think Jonnu Smith just made a quick locker room change. I'm going to throw to Jonnu Smith. Oh, wait, that was Darius Leonard. I know I'm reaching here, but that's the only explanation for this absolutely ridiculous interception that Blaine Gabbert threw, just checking down to Darius Leonard. I've never seen anything like it. Blaine Gabbert is so ungodly awful. Wow. So he came in, he did his thing, and again, although we were able to win 2 games with this guy, really just one with this guy, I mean, you know we can't win with this guy long term. We just can't. And yes, we only won 1 with him. 1 was in spite of him, make no doubt about that. And 1 was like kind of with him, but not really. Okay, so really we can't win with this guy. We know that. And I believe Marcus Mariota will be back next week. And again, we need more data on this guy. I still think he's the guy. But I'll also say this, he threw a bad pick today. I don't know what was going on there. It was intended for Jonnu Smith, so we'll look at the film, because I'm sure Jonnu Smith did something wrong. But in case Marcus Mariota did something wrong, and then again, that's a minus point against him, right? That's 1 point off of Marcus Mariota, and more, it's looking like the answer to me is we need to just play out his 5th-year option and then maybe just franchise him. Because I still would probably extend him, to be honest with you. You guys know I love this guy. But more and more, it's looking like the answer, maybe just play out that 5th-year option, franchise him after that 5th year if necessary. It's going to get ugly. I mean, there's going to be some holdouts, but man, I don't know what the answer is, because it's looking less and less like you can just give this guy $100 million. Now, this one thing I will say, some people believe he will ask Jimmy Garoppolo money. No. He's going to ask Blake Bortles money. He does not have the statistical background to ask for Jimmy Garoppolo or Matthew Stafford and Matt Ryan money. He's not going to ask for the top money in the league. He's not. He's going to ask for a lot. He's going to ask for a $100 million contract, I believe. Probably about $18, $19, maybe $20 million per year, which is still a lot. And you still want to make sure you're sure before you go into that contract, because right now the Jaguars aren't happy that they took that Blake Bortles contract. But it's not going to be Jimmy Garoppolo money. So you can rest on those laurels. Whatever contract we give Marcus Mariota, if we do extend him, is not going to be top 10 quarterback money. It's going to be just outside. Maybe just inside the top 10, but not top 5. So don't worry about that. So quarterback position today, disastrous. Running back position today, not completely disastrous, but it didn't matter. Deion Lewis had a nice run to start the game, then was quiet after that. Derrick Henry came in and did some things, but I'm done with Derrick Henry at this point. I don't know, I'm done with him. He had a bad drop today. It just seems like they're phasing him out, and I'm fine with it. I think he was really good. He would have been able to make the most of his opportunities, and by year 3, he hasn't. So I'm okay moving on from Derrick Henry, but more and more, these positions we thought were filled are not, and that's disappointing and depressing for me long term. Wide receivers, Corey Davis had 2 catches today, and they were good, but that was it. Jonnu Smith, okay, look, this was his best game, and I saw the Tennessean article this week. He feels as if he's gotten out of his funk. Dude, your funk was your entire career. You did nothing for your entire career. I don't know what funk you're talking about. This good game you had was the aberration. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about getting out of the funk. Your career is the funk, so you finally welcomed yourself to playing in the league. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, funk. Your play's been funk. You just got, I don't know. So welcome to the second half of your career, I guess, and he played well. Okay, I need to again check the interception, what happened there, but I thought he played well. Okay, fine. Anthony Ferkser, he led us in receiving yards today, tied with Jonnu Smith, so yay. Mike Cooley-Pruitt, he even came in and had a catch. We're not very good. When we're talking about Jonnu Smith, Anthony Ferkser, and Mike Cooley-Pruitt being impressive today, we're not very good. Tajay Sharp had a great touchdown. Okay, that was a nice touchdown catch. Way too little, way too late, but it was a good touchdown. So you Tajay Sharp stands, you fans of Tajay Sharp, you can rest on those laurels today, okay? I mean, this was not good. We move on to the defense. Congratulations, Indianapolis Colts. Your 5-week streak of not allowing a sack continues, as we got no pressure on Andrew Luck today. And, you know, more and more, I'm tired of our outside linebackers. They're not doing anything. Brian Arakpo and Derek Morgan, for all my money, they appear to be about done. They should have way more sacks this season than they do. I think Arakpo has maybe 1 or 2, and same with Morgan. They should be doing way more defensively. Harold Landry, I think he has 2. You know, so we're just not getting enough of a pass rush from them. Inside has been where our pass rush has come from. You know, Jayon Brown and Wesley Woodyard. And did anyone play well defensively today? I mean, I saw Wesley Woodyard doing some okay things. Byard, the same thing, but The quarterback play today was pretty awful. Butler was better, which isn't saying much, but he was better today. But Adoree Jackson had a bad game. And I will give him credit. He's been our best quarterback this entire season, so I'm not going to trash him. But this was by far a bad game from Adoree Jackson. A very disappointing game. When I thought he was building a nice baby potential Pro Bowl season, he lost that today. Completely and entirely a bad game from Adoree Jackson. And there were just a bunch of missed coverages and missed assignments. Dean Pease, the defensive coordinator, he had to be rushed to the hospital. You can believe that maybe that had a lot to do with it, and you may be right, because I'm not sure what kind of backup plans they have in place if the linebacker coach takes over. And DP's defense, it is a defense that is predicated on a lot of the calls that he makes, right? A lot of the decisions that he makes in terms of when to blitz and what coverages to have on certain downs. He definitely is the leader for the defense. He definitely needs to be out there to implement his defensive plan. So I do think that did, have a part in this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna make that as an excuse, but I think that did play a part in this. So I'm gonna, I'll lean on that a little bit, but not a lot, and not enough, because you still can't lose 38-10 to this football team, and that's just ridiculous. So offense gets an F, defense gets an F. This was a horrible loss, and I don't know what to think about this football team. I don't know. And if anyone can tell me, please. And I know someone commented last week. B-Mel's one of my writers for sportsfanentertainment.com. He says I'm so wishy-washy on this football team. But look at this football team. The football team is wishy-washy. So how can you ask of me to be consistent on my takes of this football team when this football team goes out and beats the New England freaking Patriots, who, when season's end, could still be Super Bowl champions? I mean, you probably doubt it, but they're definitely going to be in the playoffs and definitely at least the divisional round. This team that we beat 34-10, we come out next week and we do this. And when we handled the Cowboys, first quarter we were awful, quarters 2, 3, 4 we were dominant. I mean, how am I supposed to have a consistent view on this football team when this football team is not nearly consistent? This is the most inconsistent football team in the National Football League, and I would argue for the past 2 years. Even the Jacksonville Jaguars, they've just been bad for the past 6 weeks. I mean, that's fine, you can lose 6 straight. This has been the most inconsistent football team in football, I'd say, for the past 2 years. I don't get it. Well, actually, we were consistent, but I'm just saying, like, this team, the 2018 Titans, has been the most inconsistent team in the NFL for 2017 or 18 combined. I just don't see it. I don't see another inconsistent team like this. This I don't see. So if anyone can explain this to me, I'd love to hear it. I heard a lot of people just saying, well, we just get owned by Andrew Luck. Okay, perhaps. I believe this is our worst loss ever to Andrew Luck, ever. And this is the best team we've ever had facing Andrew Luck. So I don't buy that. I think we just, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't. For the Indianapolis Colts, congratulations. You are now winners of 4 straight games. You are now second in the AFC South. You are now heading towards possibly winning the AFC South, but it looks like the Texans are going to pull away because it seems like who knows what the Titans are going to do. I'm tired of predicting anything for the Titans. I'm tired of this. But it seems like we're going to lose this upcoming week, Monday Night Football against the Houston Texans. It seems, again, who the hell knows? But it seems. So you guys will have a lot of ground to catch up, but the schedule's not very difficult, but it's not very difficult for anyone in the AFC South. The AFC South schedules right now are ridiculously easy. I mean, look at the Titans schedule. I think they can win every game. They should be able to win every game, and they won't, right? Everyone's facing the Jets or the Giants or the Redskins or each other for the next 6 weeks, okay? So anyone can win this division. Anyone can win out. Anyone can lose out. No one knows what's going on. I don't get it. But at least for your defense looked good. Darius Leonard continues to look good. Be a defensive rookie of the year candidate. Jabal Sheard got a sack and a half. Denico Autry is doing his thing. The running game is showing life with Marlon Mack in the fold doing his thing. So you have to like Andrew Luck and the way he's playing. Someone said he's in the MVP conversation. No, okay. Jared Goff and Mahomes, they're playing way too well right now. Forget about that. And Drew Brees as well. So forget about that, but he's playing really well. You have to like that. You're getting life out of Eric Ebron. Okay, he's no longer a bust in the NFL. He is still for the Lions, but not for you. So congratulations for all of that. You guys are now having a better record than us, and congratulations on that. You continue to own us with Andrew Luck at the helm. So again, Tennessee Titans lose 38-10, and people, I don't get it. I would love to come on here and tell you that I have answers, that I can tell you what's going on. This is a problem here, this is a problem there. I have theories, but ultimately this falls on Mike Vrabel. he is coaching an inconsistent football team. I don't know why, but that is what's going on. This was not the case last year. We would have bad losses. We would lose to Pittsburgh awfully. We lose to Houston awfully, but it wasn't up and down every damn week. It wasn't every damn week. So I don't get it. I don't know what to tell you, but this is what I told you. We went out and we fired Mike Mularkey, the consistent but a little underwhelming Mike Mularkey. We were opening up Pandora's box, and now we have all kinds of voodoo mama juju coming out of it. Until next time, this has been MJ of Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out. See you all later.